start streaming again after streaming last night. We got to a point where YouTube sent me a message saying that I should reduce the quality of my videos if I want to carry on streaming, or my stream was cancelled and I need to reduce the quality of my videos to carry on streaming. It's obviously just bandwidth problems at that time of the night, because that shouldn't be the case. Anyway, then after that I didn't stream anymore, but I did carry on grinding for quite a bit, and I got all of this done. We mined all this concrete, or what is it? Yeah, it is concrete, or stone, and we turned most of it into glass, and I built this platform out here over the water with a little bit of a bridge coming to it. And as I said, I'm not big on complicated bases, so we got a platform up here which is for the future flyer to land on, and then just an area around the bottom here for us to mess around and do our thing. Although at this stage I want my save point to be on the car. Okay, so you guys saw me build the car last night. I don't know if you saw, I added these thrusters to it to push the front wheels down, stop it from wheeling so I can go a bit faster. Then yeah, got a set of gates on. Yeah, I still want to automate this. I don't know, we'll maybe put a color sensor, and make the bed a certain color or something, and then as the bed goes over the color sensor, it'll open the gate, and we'll do something similar on the outside for opening and closing the gate. I put some saw blades on the end here, which hopefully will keep the bots away from this gate. And I've started the farm, and the only reason I want to do stream now is so that I can see you guys can watch me make the farm. Only bummer with that is it's dark now, and it's gonna be dark for quite a while still. So I don't know if I should just use the dev mode and make it daytime for you guys to see better, or should we go and quickly go and grind for some components? While we wait for the light. I did see there was some chests down the side of the world. Let's go and have a look-see. Wow, that was loud. Did you hear how loud that was when you hit him? It sounded like a gunshot. I think I got the volume cranked up a bit loud, because wow, that guy was also loud. Okay, there should be a chest around here somewhere, normally is. Huh, this place has got its own little helipad. It'd be cool if you could take this off and move it to the spot or something, Yeah, typical, there's no chest here. But I see two out there though. Hopefully they got component kits. We're gonna need component kits to make more of those vacuum pumps and whatever. Circuit board, yeah, you can become a circuit board. I must say, one thing I did like is that with Fant's mod, I didn't even have to mine embers once yet, because the wood that I had, I added with some chemicals and we made embers, and it was enough to do all the glass and the wood and everything we need, all the metal that I'm busy using for the car. Okay, Probably with some glue as well, circuit board. You know, when that guy makes those sounds, it's almost like there's a sound of a woman talking in the background that's having a really bad time on the telephone with the quality. A straw dog is also very loud. The sounds need to be toned down just a bit. I'll tell you one thing I don't like about the straw dog is you can't even eat it with a car, because as soon as you touch him while you're in your vehicle, he kicks you out of your seat. I don't know, it seems that he's been programmed. If you're in a vehicle and he touches the vehicle, you get kicked out of the seat. Which is really silly, actually. I mean, you want to be able to use vehicles to destroy the thing. But now you can't, because you can't touch this guy in a vehicle because he's going to pop you out of his seat. Very stupid, anyway. We have to make small sacrifices to use Fant's mod. I suppose we can sit and modify it and see if we can find out where all these things are. Like the bee-bot, he's not so great either. Straw dog, not so great. I could easily take those out of the game and not be bothered by that. I'll tell you the things I like the most about the Fant's mod. Okay, one, the small thrusters, I like those, which I've modified to not use fuel. The unit facer arcs, that's awesome. Lasers, awesome. Those WASD blocks, awesome. The angle sensors, awesome. The altitude sensor, very awesome. The left-right sensors for hooking up to a unit facer to tell whether going left or right. Those are awesome. Use those a lot. Yeah, those grinding bits of ease that we can use for cutting down trees and doing rocks is actually really awesome, because that way you can make one vehicle that does trees and rocks, and I like to make AI vehicles, and that's the another nice thing. I mean, all those, that unit facer that Fant made, it's got so many options, and it does very well at the whole rocks and trees thing, with the miners that I have, the AI miners that I have made. Well, you can go look at my previous video, you'll see there's one I made. That thing works really well. I mean, it's no doubt, I've tested it. It can mine a lot faster than I can with a vehicle of the same sort of thing. I guess that's silly straw dog. Oh well, I suppose he brought us a component kit. Why don't you pick it up now? Okay, anybody see where that arm went? For the other guy? Oh, great. Now we lost that arm. Potential lag. That's pretty good. Oh, there it is. I can't see the sun's coming up. We should go back and work on the farm. By the time I get back to the farm, it's going to be dark here.
Actually, can I just give me a sec, guys? I'm gonna mute the mic. I wanna move my laptop closer and have it run the stream so that I can see if maybe anybody joins the stream and comments. Because I don't have a second monitor on the machine, so best option is just watch the stream. I have to turn the volume down because hearing myself is very annoying. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Let's get back to that farm and get that built. Do you want combining kits though? Okay, so on the way back to the farm. A potential component kit, come here.
You know, once we actually get some streamers, I was actually thinking about while I'm playing, I want to actually tell people stories, and I've got nice stories, especially stories about my military days. Um, being an old South African, I was in the Angolan War back in the day for Southwest Africa, which is today Namibia. I had no choice. It was mandatory to do a 2-year stint in the army for all youngsters in the country back in those days. So, and I ended up getting into what they called 6th Fant Mechanized Battalion Group in this country as a sapper engineer. We did bridge building, explosives, landmines, water purification. But yeah, so our thing was to, as the engineers, we all drove in a vehicle called a Rattle, sort of a anti-personnel vehicle, or personnel, and yeah, spent a year up in Southwest Africa then, well, it's Namibia today, and Angola, fighting SWAPO and FOPLA. Yeah, it was some crazy times. I can tell you guys some crazy stories. If anybody ever watches this and is really interested in hearing crazy stories about those days, I even got shot back then, and tell you about that. And yeah, I even shot a few people myself. Okay, so let's get back into. So like I said, if we can get this stream to be a bit more popular, I'd like to do that. I'd like to tell people stories of my days in bygone South Africa. It's not the same country anymore. Wow, it used to be a beautiful country. Sadly, I don't know what you want to call them, previously disadvantaged people took advantage of the situation and have now totally destroyed this country. I mean, wow. You're talking what are the numbers these days? I think it's around about 29,000 murders a year in this country. And that's not only, that's all races. That's people killing, all people. It's not just white people dying or black people dying. It's all races getting murdered. 29,000 a year. When you look at something like the Vietnam War, I think the Vietnam War, the Americans lost something like between 3,000 and 6,000 soldiers a year, and that was a big thing and big stink. But today, 29,000 people get murdered a year in this country. Nobody cares, because they're all too scared to be called racist for pointing out how bad it is here. Since the previously disadvantaged people took over. It's really sad, actually. Anyway, I don't want to go on about that. I'd rather go on about talk about my old days when I was a kid in this country and how awesome it was, and how I wouldn't say my army days were awesome, but actually they were. I mean, my army was 2 years of my life. That was such a great experience that I'd never want to do again, It's some really crazy, awesome memories, but nah, I'd never want to do that again. Actually, I wouldn't be capable of doing it anymore, but yeah. Okay, so I want to make a fully automated farm. Okay, so, crap, look at this. Let's go into the water then, because there's too many of them. Oh
We'll eat one of these chocolate bars. And then we'll come out here. Come on. There we go. Oh, fancy chocolate bars are good for something, huh? Yeah, so those three guys stormed me at the same time. They were probably chasing a cow across the field and saw me. Wow, they always chasing ox around her. Okay. So as you see what I'm doing, okay, firstly, obviously I've laid out this sort of thing across here. I used this fence piece at the bottom because I saw that very low friction. And then what we're going to do is we're going to slide that piece of wood across it. And then this piece of wood also will slide inside there. I can quickly show you. I put a switch on here temporarily, so we hit the switch, and what it does is the switch only moves the first bump. The sensor will switch on the next piston, and this sensor will switch on the next piston. So it's just so that it keeps moving as slow as possible. It's always the best way to do it. So and that's moved nicely to the end. And as I said as well, if I hook up, let's just hook up the switch to there, then it moves across 3. Then when you come back again, it'll then do the other lanes. So this way you water and plant all at the same time, and everything keeps in line. So as it comes back, as it goes past each sensor, it contracts each piston. I found this system works pretty nice. You can see it slides nicely. I'm trying a new trick that I've never actually okay, I'll switch that off. Trying a new trick that I've never really done before. I used to always just mount everything to the beam that is on top there that slides left and right. But I always noticed that it was a lot of strain on the beam because of the weight only on the one side. So I'm trying a new trick here where we hang everything off the edge here like this. So by doing it this way, we keep the weight below the bar, and it's not trying to tilt over all the time, which should help with weird problems. Okay, I need bendy bars. We need some of these guys. Go whack them. For now. Okay, so those bars. Okay, put those forward as. Okay.
So now another vacuum pump. Yeah, looks right. I'm getting the spacing right here. No, it doesn't look too bad. It should be good. Okay, now we're gonna need 2 more water pumps and 1 vacuum pump. So let's see, another water pump, vacuum pump, another water pump. Wow, enough components to see that. I'm still going to have to go and grind anyway because we need to still pump water to these things. So but we can just put the water pump thing underneath the base over there. It'll be safer there, not too far away. So no, that's not far at all. I was busy covering up this because, or we could just put it underneath here and pump that water. A lot of times what I actually do is I use the lift and I go underground and actually put it all underground so the boss can't get to it. Because, I mean, this water here, you'll see that it actually just about covers this whole area under the ground here. From that one to this one, yeah, I think underground water, almost like the real thing, huh? Okay, that one goes there, and put another one up. So we're gonna need more of these bendy pieces. Okay, vacuum pump. Okay, the last water pump. Oh, it has bendy pieces. Oh, awesome. Okay. Okay, that should be it. Like I say, as you can see, this the first time it goes out, this water pump is just gonna pump to nothing over here. It's not serious. But then when it moves across one, this one will pump to nothing on this side. But we've only got the 3 planters, and that'll just go from this lane to that lane. But actually, this system works very well. I might actually show you. We've got this whole dark thing again already, but There's enough for you guys to see what's going on. Enough light. Let's just disconnect this from here. And that seems to be perfect. It lines up nicely. We've got enough space. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, we've got this one sensor over here on this side. This is what's going to trigger everything. We need to put some beams just out here for that to see in line with all of these, because this all is lined up perfectly. Yes, we need to put it right about there somewhere, you know. We'll line it up. So it'll be something like this. Okay, let's see. Bad, yeah, somewhere bad. Let's just see how long does it need to be. One more. Is that lining up? Yeah. Okay. So if we actually do have another vacuum pump, the only thing I think we don't have is the water container. This guy. Oh, nice. Doesn't need components. Oh no, not yet. It was in the car. We'll replace this one. This is for going to pump petrol. Take that, put that there, and that there. I see I've got circuit boards and component kits on me. Nice. What else we got here that can get removed? Let's take put these in here. Okay, so we've got a vacuum pump, we've got the water container. Okay. And then we're gonna put it here somewhere. Okay, it does want to stand on its end though. Can we make a plan? Take this guy, that there, put that there, that there. Okay, so we want to take our welding tool. And we're going to weld that to there. Hook up our vacuum pump. Yeah, I'm catching water. Come on. Oh. There we go. And a switch.
Is this going to be permanently on? I'm not too worried. And there we go. Wow, it fills up with water quickly. That's obviously something that Fant changed. Which is actually nice though, because when you are farming like this, it doesn't struggle to pump water. I want to remember always that if you didn't put enough leaves down for those, when the water did run out, then obviously it pumps slower than it should. And that doesn't work out too well. Okay, so you can take this. I'm making up this actually. Oh wait, I forgot about that. We need to know. We need to make the structure part of that structure, or what do we have a lot of? This shitty wood should be good enough. Let's use that. Take this guy, walk him up to there, and take him underground, maybe a bit deeper, about there. And as I said, there should be endless water underground, yeah. We're going deeper underground. Yeah, as I said, water down here. So now I can swim around down here. So now what we want to do is we want to hook up this to that. So definitely water from here to there though. We should still be alright. Okay. So I'm actually thinking maybe what I should do is let's move that watering thing to here rather. Oh, let's see what happens. I don't want to fall off here now because lately, I don't know if it's Axolot or if it's Fant, but if you fall through the wall now, it kills you. It never used to. I mean, actually a bit annoying. Okay, I need to. I just want to walk up this to that, so all we need to do is go underground over there, so if we go underground just in front of the base, we should be alright. That's the last row, and there's actually another row here. So let's put another row here. Wow, how does that not line up? Okay, let's see how it does with the watering. One too much. So astonishing. And this one. Okay. Now it's probably going to water both ways, backwards and forwards. We can set up a last sensor over here actually, to make that thing move across. But we'll have to put it through Excel gauge so that we can put another sensor on it to make it come back again. Well, for now I think let's just put the sensor on here to make it come across. To make some burgers, these beetroots are just not good enough. Next time we'll drink that thing. Okay. Okay, so fully extended. We're gonna. Well, it doesn't look like it's lining up too well, yeah, guys. And it should only be pumping there. Why? I mean, that's definitely lined up, and that means this is in the wrong place. I don't know how. Why did that happen? Let's have a look at this. Why is that? Why does it look like this doesn't line up? Well, that's definitely lined up, yeah. It's like there's a bit of an off by one area or something. I don't know. Okay, let's bring it back. Spray the water at the right time. Must be right. You know, I could feel that guy coming in. I had a sixth sense that he was behind me. Don't know why. That was weird. I didn't even hear him at this. The walk killers. Okay, so we're gonna put the sensor on the end here. Let's put it behind a nice piece of wood. Hang on, first make this thing go out so we can see where that point is. What did you do? Oh, don't tell me you walking up now. I've seen that happen before. What you may need to do is, I'm still at metal. You may need to make this sensor 2, and then put all of those one lower. Why does it do that? You see there? Ah, crap. That's really silly. I mean, why is the sensor not? Why is that collision so shitty? Okay, now we've got a... Great. That stupid thing. Okay, let's do... Let's just fix this up quickly because this is a nightmare. Best option is going to be to just do that and take that away. Okay, let's see if that doesn't hook up anymore. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to make it go out again. It shouldn't be all hooked up this time. Okay. Now over here, take a piece of this wood, stick that there, put that on there, and also make this a switch. I'll figure it out how we're going to switch it off just now. For now, switch 1, all good, and take that switch and hook it up to this guy. There we go. Okay, so I'll be back in a moment. So now that it's moved across, if we switch it off, it's going to water the other lanes. I hope I haven't made it too high again, because sometimes it has a problem with picking pineapples. Oh guys, you know what I forgot? I'm being an idiot. Great. These bendy pieces are going to have to be glass. I'm not too sure how I'm going to even do that. I need to mount a chest in the middle here. Okay, let's do this. Damn, I'm badly designing that thing. I forgot completely about that. It's not as straightforward as I'm making it look, huh? Do we have a chest anywhere now that's empty? Can we make a chest? Glue! I should also come and mount a vacuum pump in front of one of these shells, or maybe in between these three shells, and have it rotate whenever it sees something or something and suck it up. I've done it before, it does actually work. If you mount a vacuum pump in front of one of these shells, put a sensor there to see it, and every time it respawns, the vacuum pump sucks it up. Okay, we got it. Make a chest, which I think and we're gonna need, let's start off with, I'm not sure how we're gonna do this. Let's have a look. See if we can figure this out and do that still this way. Yeah, otherwise I'd need to put one of those teleporter things or fans on top of each one of those things. Okay, let's redo this. It wasn't one of my best ideas. Okay, so what we need to do is mount the chest nicely above that spot. Yeah, that should be lined up. Okay, take this guy. Put him over there. I wonder if we shouldn't move it one more back. The chest. We should be able to. Yeah, I think we do that. I'll help with the whole balance thing. I don't have problems with that again. Right. Okay, now we take this and just slide it one back. There we go. We're gonna need one of these. Wow. It's gonna take quite a few glass tubes to do this, so. I don't see a better way of doing this. You forgot about that old bot. Oh great. We out of that metal. Let's take this. Now. Okay, so we're at circuit board hunting. I wonder if I'll actually ever get anybody watching these streams though. Oh well. No circuit board. When you're out looking for circuit boards, these think you'll see toad pods anywhere. Normally you see toad pods everywhere. Come here, toad pod. There we go. As he died, all his arms just went straight in there. Perfect. Okay, You're just the guy I'm looking for. What we like about them is their guaranteed circuit board. There's one. Ah, gain. Let's check this thing first this time. See, there's no IK in this game, man. IK is what most games developers do to keep all the feet of the characters, being bots, whatever, flat on the ground depending on the angle of the floor. This game has got no IK, not one of these. Wow. do you see how many highbots are chasing that one walker? How much I bet you'll get away at a walk. They're still chasing it now. I think it's like every freaking bot from this warehouse went there, bro. Oh, come on.